Hello, beautiful and exotic women of the world. Welcome back to another video. Have you ever been told that you look mean or unapproachable? Have people been apprehensive or hesitant to approach you and to speak to you? Have people tried to run with the narrative that you're a bitch, even though they've never spoken a word to you in their life? Well, if you have, this video is for you, and so is this channel, so subscribe. So I want to discuss the you look mean stereotype and talking point that a lot of your friends and acquaintances and even family members have probably told you, and maybe even strangers have told you, because usually these people don't know how to approach you or how to read you because of your outward appearance, especially when you are a gorgeous woman, when you are a beautiful woman. If you are exotic and if you have a unique look, you are already deemed to be mean or a bitch simply off of your looks. And I would definitely attribute a lot of these stereotypes to the media, because the media has made it so that beautiful women are usually the antagonists in movies and shows. Beautiful women are usually the bullies in shows and in movies. And beautiful women have been just demonized and made to seem like they are these Jezebels and these wicked women who are usually the narcissistic archetypes in different media channels. And I would just beg to differ, because from my experience in real life and my real lived experience, the less attractive women, the more average looking women have been the bullies. They have been the mean girls. They have been the ones that have made my life a living hell. It has not been the bad bitches. It has not been the exceptionally beautiful women. It has not been the gorgeous girls that on average have created chaos and confusion in my life. Am I saying that beautiful women aren't capable of being jealous, of being haters, of being envious? No, I have definitely experienced that too, but it doesn't come in close at all to the amount of women who were average or who were less attractive, who have literally tried to destroy me and ruin my life. So I think the reason why people say that you look mean upon meeting you is because they are intimidated. When people are intimidated by an outward appearance, it's hard for them to feel like it's easy to approach you or easy to come up to you. That's why a lot of men will say like, oh, I am intimidated by beautiful women, or they won't say it, but they will show it by not acknowledging the beautiful woman in the room, but acknowledging the average women or the unattractive women and leaving you out. It's because he literally does not know what to do with you. He literally cannot approach you the same way he would feel comfortable approaching women who he deems less attractive. Why? Because he literally is afraid of you. Intimidation is fear of something. And so a lot of people can be afraid of your beauty. People can be afraid of your outward appearance. If you take care of yourself, if you're in the gym and you're building a body and you are maintaining your body and you look really good, and then on top of that, you keep your hair and nails done and you take care of your skin and you're gorgeous, people don't know how to handle that. Because unfortunately, when you're a beautiful woman, a lot of people are looking for flaws when they meet you. A lot of people are trying to look at your skin. They're trying to see, oh, do you have any blemishes? They're trying to see, do you have any scars? Do you have one boob that's bigger than the other? You know, they're going to analyze you down to a T, because they can't fathom how you just look like the whole package, and they can't believe that you're actually that perfect, quote unquote, even though you know you're not perfect. Like, I know I'm not perfect, but obviously you love yourself. You deal with the things that you claim to be flaws about yourself and you move on. But these people can't see that. They can't see that you are an imperfect person. They just think, oh, her outward beauty is just so immaculate and there has to be something wrong with her. So they want to study you and they want to analyze you before they speak to you. And the you look mean sort of cop-out, we'll call it a cop-out, because that's just a way for people to try to rationalize their own fear of you, is a really weak stereotype for beautiful women, because it shows how people need us to wear our hearts on our sleeves and need us to be super extroverted and outgoing and in their face in order for them to feel safe and to feel empowered. And it just really is a weak stereotype to kind of live by and to have, because it requires another person who you don't know to almost show their hand so that you can feel comfortable with approaching them or being around them or even viewing them as human, instead of dehumanizing them and calling them names and assuming that they're mean just because of how they look. A lot of beautiful women aren't easy to be approached. A lot of us have gone through stuff and we may have a resting bitch face. I know I do. And a lot of us, because of our beauty and because we may not be happy-go-lucky and we're not smiling at everyone's face and we walk with purpose and our faces don't always read how we feel, people will call us mean because they feel like it's not easy to speak to us. It's not easy to read us. It's not easy to get over on us. And that's more of the dark side of the you look mean stereotype. A lot of these people, what they're trying to say is, you look like you don't take any shit. You look like I can't get over on you. You look like you will bite back if I bite you. And I don't think that's a bad thing. You know, in a world where people are looking to take advantage of anyone, in a world where people are looking to destroy people, I think that if I'm going to already be a target because of how I look, I think I have a right to look mean as a defense mechanism and as a way of protection. I don't try to look mean, but it just so happens that what I've gone through and my personality will not allow me to walk around with a smile on my face showing all 32 teeth. Okay, so you're not going to get the nicest version out of me if you have not spoken to me, if you're not someone who I love and care about. No, if you're a stranger, please believe you are going to perceive me to be mean, and I'm okay with that. Some people are like, oh, I remember in elementary school, there was this girl that told me that I look mean, and I told her she looks mean too, because she was a pretty girl. She had really sharp, accented features, really pronounced features, and I told her, I was like, yeah, you could be perceived as mean too. And I remember her getting so offended. She was like, what? I'm not mean. How could you say that? I don't look mean. Take that back. And, you know, it just shows that people find it easy to label you mean. But the second you flip it back onto them and say, hey, maybe people could perceive you as mean too because you're pretty too. You're a beautiful woman too. They don't want to take on that label, right? They don't want that negative connotation. But what they don't realize is mean on the external surface could benefit them, because I know for a fact it has benefited me. It has saved me from a lot of drama. It's kept me out of a lot of nonsense. People have not tried me. People have bullied me and have done a lot of psychological and mental nonsense to me. But have they put their hands on me? No, because I look like I will fuck somebody up. And I attribute that to my resting bitch face and how I look on the outside. And so a lot of people, like I was saying before, want you to look like you're easy to approach, want you to look like you're easy to get over on, because there are a lot of demonic forces that are working through people that want easy targets. They want to be able to sniff you out. They want to be able to read you and understand you. And when you look mean, quote unquote, look mean, you're not an easy target for these people. And I think that that is a great thing to have. So ladies, don't ever take it as an insult if somebody is trying to tell you that you look mean or you look unapproachable or you don't look friendly, because being approachable and looking friendly hasn't really served anyone unless they're trying to get a job. Okay, let's be real. In the real world, out in this nasty real world that we live in, looking nice, looking approachable, looking friendly has never gotten anyone anywhere, except for if they are looking for a man to take care of them or if they're looking for a job. Okay, so ladies, drop that in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. I'll also be leaving my email in the description box so you can share any stories you have with me there as well. Have a lovely day, ladies.